Hey, how's it going? It's Tim Brown, but you know that. I'm just making sure that our clients know there's a class at Hook Agency with John Senac about doing awesome initial inspections for claims. And I wanted to make sure that you guys know about it because I'm giving a ticket to the first 5 clients that sign up for this. I think there's some left, and they will be sold out very quickly. So I just want you to know that that is happening. I want to ask a few questions to John about it. So John is joining. 1 second here. What's up, John?
Not much. Sorry if my signal's choppy.
It's all good. It's all good. You don't have to look at the camera. I know you're on the in the car here, but I do want to ask a few questions about this just so people know what it is. Anyone in Minnesota, we do need to say this class will probably sign up, be sold out in the next half an hour. It was 30 people were in it this morning or something like that, and then we posted it, and it's just been boom, 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 boom. So I think that there's probably like 10 tickets left or something, and after this live, it's probably going to be done. Yep. So just a heads up for folks, go sign up now. I'm going to throw the link in the comments. But John, what are you covering in this, and why is it good for people to go, even if they don't go to this one, in other cities? And what are you covering?
So first of all, right now I only have 5 planned stops, which is this one in Minneapolis, Oklahoma City, Chicago in January, Georgia, and then I'm going to do it in Texas, but that's kind of a surprise announcement that's going to come out. So this is a limited class, but this class is all about the importance of that inspection and how a quality inspection, ideally your first inspection, saves you time, effort, energy, helps educate your homeowner, helps manage the claim process, help prepare you for the outcomes, help prevent some of the denials because you've got just such a well-organized initial inspection. It even avoids certain things like the wear and tear defense. We get that one a lot in the insurance restoration. They come out and they say wear and tear. Well, if you learn how to, in your initial inspection, make a comparative analysis of what is wear and tear and what's not, what's a blister and what's hail, what's thermal cracking and what's wind, and really compare those things and be ready to report on that, then it does give you an advantage going into that. And you have the homeowner on your side. You have the homeowner believing your narrative, not the other narrative, not the carrier narrative, because you are actually giving them all the information, not this is all damage or this is all wear and tear. Show them both. And this class covers so much of that. It covers how to present repairs, how to present repair attempts, how to present color issues. In Minnesota, it's a big one, matching and uniform appearance issues. But it covers just the value of good inspections, good documentation. And then it's great if you get it all, but then how do you present it? So it goes over how to present all that information too, which is really, really the second piece to it. But yeah, it's a fun class. I've truly enjoyed it. I did this only as a private consulting gig for this particular class for a whole year.
Awesome, man. Why is this? I don't know that much about this, John. I just like see you online, and I'm not really a roofer, so I'm excited to associate with you. But why is it selling out so quick? Tell me why people are just jumping. Is it because salespeople need this basically really bad?
I believe there's a need for it. I've spent the last year teaching the discontinued master class, and that's gotten a lot of results for people. And now people are like, well, John, it's great. We know all the information. We know what shingles, but how do I do what you do? And this is really what this was designed to do. Like, how can you go and emulate my reports, my inspection practices? And given that what I've been teaching is solving problems already, it's selling out quick because it's like, well, this is probably going to solve other problems, other issues, other pain points, and help people grow and develop. I also think it fast tracks pain points for owners and managers. At a certain point, owners and managers say things, and some teams, it's kind of in one ear and out the other, but then you take them to a class and someone else says it, and that salesperson's like, wow, this is genius. And you're like, cool, that's the thing I've been saying for the last year, but it's when somebody else trains it magically.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
Oh, John said it? That's great.
And it's $500 a ticket. It's at Hook Agency. in Minneapolis. Let's see any other details. It is December. Lunch provided.
Lunch is provided.
Yeah.
Lunch is provided December 7th, 8:30 to 4:30. And I'll say this only on this live. I say 8:30 because I know how.
Hey, come hang out with us. It'll be a good time. We're gonna make it fun.
So,
December 7th. That's a Wednesday.
Exactly.
There's group discounts available. John will be talking most of the time. I get a little, and I'll chat for a little bit, but a bunch of our clients are already signed up. It's crazy. Like, put it out there. A couple of my clients bought in group tickets. So
like large group tickets. Yeah. And there's going to be good guest speakers. Obviously you're going to speak. So that's awesome. An attorney is going to speak about the value of documentation and why you need it. Yeah. So there's some other guest speakers that are coming in for this too. I've been so blessed in my career to be surrounded by talented individuals that have helped increase my network, my knowledge, my overall ability to do what I do and do it at its max, and that those people are willing to come and share knowledge at the events that you're willing to host and I'm willing to teach. It just means a lot to me. So I'm super excited. It's more than just me speaking. It's a nice, well-rounded day. I'm eager for it. I love Minnesota. Wait, can I tell you a Minnesota story real quick? This isn't quite a Minnesota story, but it is. So yesterday I was on an inspection with Big Red, and we're talking, and this is a multi-building complex, and this guy tells me he spent most of his summer up in Minnesota doing claims from hail. And I was like, oh, I've got a lot of friends, peers, and clients up in Minnesota. So we started talking about the cities and the storms and the storm dates and all this kind of stuff. And he was like, wow, you really know your stuff. And I was like, I get to travel and train a lot. And he's like, what do you train on? I was like, I tried to keep it short. I was like, clearly this guy didn't know who I was, which I'm fine with adjusters not knowing who I am. He said, I said, shingle knowledge. He goes, oh, he goes, I got to meet a couple of people up there that were really good at it. I'm thinking to myself, they probably took my class, but that's good you got to meet him. He goes, hey, I got a question. I got a shingle on the back of my truck that I was going to send in. And I'm curious if you know what it is. And I just thought this is going to be really interesting. So he opens the back of his truck. He takes this broken into shingle and he's pulling it out of the back of the truck. I can already see it's green. I can already see it's GAF or elk. And he hands it to me. And the second it hits my hand, I said, elk Prestique Plus 50 year. It's the only shingle in the laminate series that put granules on the back. And I flipped the shingles over and he goes, dude, man, you really do know your stuff. I thought that was entertaining. But the connection, like the thing that we connected on, was we both knew the Minnesota market and we both were able to instantly associate to something. But anyway, that's my quick little Minnesota came up yesterday during inspection.
Hey, bro,
it was a good way
I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to say the details one more time for people. It's about to sell out. So if you're a Hook client, say what's up. 5?
Yeah, we just looked. There's 5 spots left.
There's only 5 spots left. Like 25
My wife
sold
just
today.
texted. There's 5 spots left. That's
so it. or something like that. A bunch sold today. If another city, go to the Dallas one. If you're watching this and you're curious and you want your salespeople to do better inspections, it'll decrease your headaches. And of course, appreciate everyone for checking it out. And I guess we don't need to sell any more tickets, but follow John and join. Name that. What is it called now? Name that.
It's called Name That
Roofing, Siding, and
People
More.
still call it Name That Shingle, but
group
it's
on
Name That
Facebook.
Roofing, Siding,
And
and
thank
More.
you, sir. We'll see you in December. Appreciate you, brother.